Oh, isn't that nice? Yes, it is nice. Oh, hi, boys and girls. I didn't know you were here. Do you see Buttons is giving somebody a hug? Do you want to know who it is? Here's his friend, Ruby. Can you say hi, Ruby? She says, hi, boys and girls. How about you, Buttons? Yes, you're going to say hi, too? Hi. That's right. Okay. So Ruby is your friend? Okay. Do you like hugs? What's that? Oh, Button says he has trouble giving hugs. Do you know why? Why do you have trouble giving hugs? Oh, he's missing something, isn't he? He has his ears and he has his eyes and nose and a lovely green tongue, but he doesn't have arms. So he appreciates it when friends like Ruby can give him a squeeze and give him a hug. That reminds him that he is loved by his friends. Do you like to give hugs? I do too. I like to get hugs. All right. Buttons, it's almost time for our story. Do you think Ruby would like to go and sit and listen? Do you want to ask her? She says she would like to. Okay, so Ruby, we're going to let you come over here and sit while we go over our opening things that we do. Okay? What is that? What should we do? Are you sure? Okay. Button says it's still February, but we're missing a date. He said there's a hole on our calendar, and I see the calendar number right here. Buttons wants to show you. Yes, you're right. It's number 17. So that's going to go in between what two numbers? What was that? 16? You're right. 17 comes next, and then what? You got it. 18. So let's put that up on our board. We've got 17. All right, Buttons, you give it a good push. We've got 16, 17, and 18. Very good, boys and girls. That was great of you, Buttons, to put that at the right spot. Now what should we do? Okay, he says we need to check on Jack and Winnie. So our weather children, they're already out in the snow, aren't they? They're bundled up with their winter coats and hats, and we still have snow on the ground. Do you have snow at your house? I still have snow at my house. And I noticed something today. We haven't been putting up clouds, have we? It has been terribly cloudy out lately. So I think we should put some clouds up in the sky. And at one point today, there was a little bit of snow flurries. So we're going to put some snow flurries up there too. Are they going to fall on Winnie's head? Whoa, no, they fell on her toes, didn't they? Oh my goodness. I'll put them over here with Jack. How's that? Jack's going to get snowed on. We'll put a little bit over here too. So maybe you can go look outside, look out your window or open your door and check to see what the weather is today at your house. Maybe you'll have snow, maybe a little rain, maybe some clouds. But wouldn't it be nice if there was sunshine? Yes. Do you like sunshine, Buttons? Yes. He's the color of sunshine, isn't he? Bright yellow and orange. All right. Is it time for our story? Would you like to get the book? All right. You get the book. He's going to get the book for us. Oh, Buttons, I see something with this book. Here is the book. And look at the little bear. His shirt matches Buttons' shirt, too. They're both striped. And what's our book called? Cooper's Big Bear Hug. And it's written by Melissa Wu. Has anyone ever given you a big bear hug? A great big squeeze? Those are fun, aren't they? All right. Buttons, do you want to listen to our story too? Do you want to go sit with Ruby? Oh, I guess he does. All right, we'll let Buttons go sit with Ruby before we start our story. All right, Buttons, there you go. You two enjoy listening. All right, boys and girls. Cooper's Big Bear Hug. and it's written by Melissa Wu. Look at this. I wonder who these are. Do you think maybe they're Cooper's friends? Let's find out. Every day when Cooper woke up, his mom fixed him a bowl of his favorite morning honey, gave him a great big hug, and said, "Cooper, I love you." Look at that wonderful hug they're giving each other. Of course, Cooper loved his mom very much too, but he wondered if there was a way to really show her. He wondered while he brushed his teeth and combed his fur. He wondered while he got dressed. Then Cooper had a great idea. "I'll ask my friends for help," he thought excitedly. "Surely one of them will know the perfect way to show my mom I love her." So Cooper went out to find his friends. He heard his good pal Finley singing on his front porch. Finley wanted to be a rock star when he grew up, but for now, maybe there was a way he could help Cooper. Look at Finley with his pretend guitar. "Hello, Finley," said Cooper. "I was wondering if you could help me think of a way to show my mom that I love her." "Happy to help," replied Finley. "Where I come from, you just can't go wrong with a necklace of flies." Cooper crinkled his nose. Cooper knew that flies were good at landing on noses, and they were very good at getting stuck in his honey. But making a necklace out of them, Cooper did not want to do that. Just then he noticed a small patch of fluffy dandelions. They shimmered in the sun like a garden of pretty jewels. Suddenly, Cooper had a great idea. What do you think it could be, boys and girls? I bet you're right. Wow, thought Cooper, I could make a necklace with the dandelions. He imagined they'd look just like a big string of pearls. But when he went to gather them, a gust of wind began to blow. The dandelions twisted and twirled and danced in the air. They tickled his nose and flew everywhere. Clearly, this idea was not going to work at all. He definitely needed a new one. So Cooper skipped away to find another friend. It wasn't long before he saw another one of his very best pals, Tika, scurrying back from the market. "Hey, Tika, I need your help," exclaimed Cooper. "Do you know how I can show my mom I love her?" "Don't be nutty," laughed Tika. "All you have to do is bake her a delicious acorn pie." Cooper crinkled his nose. Cooper knew his mom used acorns as earplugs, especially when he played his trombone. But making them into a pie sounded yucky. Cooper did not want to do that. He watched as Tika put away her groceries and felt a rumble in his tummy. "I could really use a bowl of berries right about now," thought Cooper. Then Cooper had a great idea. "A berry pie would be just the thing," he exclaimed. "Mom loves berry pies." So Cooper began searching for berries, next to trees and under rocks. He even looked in his neighbor's garden. He found a few that made a nice little snack, but certainly not enough for a whole pie. "What will I do now?" he wondered. Even though he couldn't think of anything, he refused to give up. Cooper skipped away to find another friend. Just then, Cooper noticed Sanford flying high above his head. "What's up, Sanford?" he shouted. Sanford was so surprised by Cooper, he nearly flew into a tree. After making sure his feathered friend was okay, Cooper said, "Sanford, you're the wisest bird I know. Can you please tell me how to show my mom I love her?" "Goodness sake," said Sanford, "there are many, many ways. Ways as tiny as a fly and others wide as the sky. But only you'll know the best way for you." "Only I'll know?" said Cooper. He already knew that it wasn't acorns or flies or dandelions or berry pies. Finally, it came to him. Cooper had a great idea. What could it be, boys and girls? The moment he got home, Cooper gave his mom the biggest hug any little bear could give. After all, her hugs always made him feel very loved. Cooper knew he had figured out the best way to show his mom he loved her. She hugged him right back and said, "Cooper, I love you." That was a good story, wasn't it, boys and girls? Cooper was searching for a good way to show his mom that he loved her. He asked all of his friends, and wise old Owl said he would find the way. He would know what was best for her and for him. That's right. And what was it? You're right, a hug. I bet your moms and dads and your grandmas and your grandpas all like to get hugs, don't they? How did you like that story? Did Buttons like it? You did. Okay. What? Oh, he said he wants to give me a hug. Okay. I do like hugs too. Thank you very much, Buttons. What? I don't know. How are we going to do this? Okay. He said he wants to give you guys a hug. Now, how can we do this? I don't know. He doesn't have arms, and you can't reach through the video to give him a hug. How about, did you ever give Eskimo kisses? Where you rub somebody's nose? That's an Eskimo kiss. Okay, let's see if you and Buttons can do that. All right, get your noses up there. There's Buttons' nose. All right, can you wiggle it? Oh, did you feel them? Did you feel their love? You did? Okay. All right. Well, I hope you got Buttons' kiss. Since he can't give you a hug, he wants to do that. Another way you can do it, if you're not allowed to touch somebody with this COVID thing, you are not allowed to touch everybody and all that. So what can we do? We can put our hand up to our mouth and blow him a kiss, even though if we have our mask on. But if we just pretend, that can be saying, "I love you." And if we do this, I can't put my finger up. There we go. Is that "I love you"? I think that's "I love you" too. All right. So there's lots of ways to say "I love you." And Cooper in our story found a way, and that was by giving a hug. So please remember to come back and watch our video on our craft, for our craft, okay? It has something to do with the bear hug. That's a clue. All right. If you like our story, you can come to the Her Library and check out the book. That would be a good thing. But for now, we're going to say goodbye. So long. Should we tell them to have fun? Have fun? What else? Stay safe. Okay? Stay safe. And what's our last thing we're going to tell them? What? Do you think they know? Do you know? What's Buttons going to say? Be kind. That's right. Always be kind. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye, boys and girls.